This one old American folk song has been in this one old American family for nearly 200 years. And yes, I guess you already figured it out. I'm going to pass it on to everybody here from one person's mouth to another person's ear. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, this is the chorus you're going to have trouble getting out of your head. It goes like this. Jingle-a-bung-a-bung-a-bung-a jingle-bung-a baby. Jingle-a-bung-a-bung-a-bung-a jingle-bung-a baby. Now, once upon a time, a long, long time ago, there was a little old boy. And, you know, he was about the age most little old boys are. One afternoon, he went for a real long walk. He went way, way down in the swamp, down where the ground is low, low and muddy, down where the moss hangs off those big old cypress trees, down where all the frogs live. This little old boy sat down at the bottom of a big old cypress tree on a great big knot of wood at the bottom of the tree they call the cypress knee. And, you know, he closed his eyes so that he could listen better to the sounds that the frogs in that pond were making. And, you know, some of the frogs in that pond, when they talked like this. They would go like this. They would go. Whole bunch of other frogs in that pond too. And when they talk like this. They would go like this. They would go. There were a whole bunch of other frogs in that pond too. When they talked, they only said one thing. They talked like this. They would go like this. They would go. There was one little itty bitty old green tree frog in that pond. And when he talked, he didn't say but one thing. You know what he said? Well, I'll tell you. He said, "Ah." So this little old boy sat down at the bottom of that big old cypress tree on that great big knot of wood at the bottom of the tree they call the cypress knee. And, you know, he closed his eyes so that he could listen better to the sounds that the frogs in that pond were making. And you know what he realized after a while? He realized that the frogs in that pond weren't talking frog talk at all. You know what they were talking? They were talking people talk. That's right. You see, the first frog would say, "Where are ya? Where 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 are ya?" And that little itty bitty old green tree frog would answer. He would say, "Here I am, here I am." And all the other frogs would ask, they'd all say, "Where at? Where at? Where at? Where at? Where at? Where at? Where at?" So he told him, he said, "I'm in the mud, stuck in the mud." And that's when a great big old bullfrog said, "Why don't one of you guys just go in there and pull them out? Pull them out." But that little itty bitty old green tree frog said, "I can't do it. I'm too little. I can't." And then you know what happened? A great big old green frog with great big old green eyes. He stuck his head up out of the water. And he didn't say but one thing. You know what he said? He said, "Boo." And all those little frogs jumped in the pond and started swimming upstream toward the delta. Chirp-chog, chirp-chog, chirp-chog. Oh, jingle-a-bung-a-bung-a-bung-a jingle-bung-a-baby. Jingle-a-bung-a-bung-a-bung-a jingle-bung-a-baby. Oh, little old froggy in the road, he fell down and he broke his gourd. Jingle-a-bung-a-bung-a-bung-a jingle-bung-a-baby. Well, you know, Froggy jumped so awful high, won't come down till next July. Jingle-a-bung-a-bung-a-bung-a jingle-bung-a-baby. There's a tadpole swimming by a log, he said, "I'll be glad when I'm a frog." Jingle-a-bung-a-bung-a-bung-a jingle-bung-a-baby. Jingle-a-bung-a-bung-a-bung-a jingle-bung-a-baby. And that, my friends, is the frog song.